Great Expectations Realty in Ocala, Florida, and I'm sitting here on my back porch just kind of hanging out. So a lot of people were concerned about damage to Ocala from Hurricane Helene, and we really didn't have any. So yeah, that's the thing. So I actually went for a walk today at the office and just kind of showed what everything looks like, and it's just as if it never happened. So yeah, that's basically where we're at with that. Yeah, today I am being super lazy. I have frozen chicken pot pies in the oven and like a frozen pizza because I don't want to do a chicken pot pie. My husband and my daughter like chicken pot pies. I don't. So I don't know. Well, I'll be fine. But it's not because of anything. I just worked all day today, and then I cooked a lot, like a lot yesterday. So I made homemade bread yesterday, and muffins, like 30 blueberry muffins, and oh my goodness, I made so much stuff. It was insane. I don't know. I did chicken salad. I don't know. I'm trying to get better about prepping ahead so that we can take healthy lunches to work or to school or whatever, and we're not left with, I don't know, whatever. So I don't know. So my husband and daughter and I, so my daughter goes to college, but she kind of bebops back and forth depending on the classes. So sometimes she's in my office, sometimes, because the college is like across the street from my office. It's not even 3 minutes down the road. So she just kind of goes to her classes, and then if she has a couple hours in between, she comes in and hangs out on my couch in my office. I don't know why there's really comfy couches over at the college with like Wi-Fi and everything set up, but she prefers to sit in my office and hang out as if it's home. It kind of is, really. I mean, she was raised in a real estate office, so she probably does kind of think of it as her second home. But yeah, so yeah, she was kind of going back and forth. So because we have like a small kitchen at our office as well, she brought her lunch to the office and ate at the office. So, hey Chief, how's it going? Somebody I know. I'm sitting outside to prove Ocala still exists. It's still here. Not much changed, not much happened. I have dinner in the oven though, so I will be making it short today. Keep all Ocala, Florida. So yeah, hoping not to get eaten up by mosquitoes because it's that time of year. So yeah, just hanging out, sitting on my back porch and just chit-chatting for a few. It's gonna be a short one today. Can you do a backflip? Honey, I'm over 40 years old. I don't even do a no flip. I don't flip anything. I barely flip a coin. So no. Oh my goodness, that's hilarious. So yeah, I had let's see. Oh, actually I did make some French bread. I've never made French bread before, so apparently you're supposed to leave it in the refrigerator like overnight and then take it out, put it to room temperature, which takes about an hour, and then slice the top and then put it in the oven. So we're at the wait for it to go to room temperature phase. I don't know. We'll see. I've never done French bread. I've made classic white bread so many times I can't even count. But that's what I made yesterday, was classic white bread, and since I was already in there doing that, I figured I would get a little, you know, crazy and do French bread as well. I did not realize how involved that whole process was, but we'll see if in about, I don't know, an hour and a half, we'll see if I have French bread. I'll take a picture or something and post it on my Facebook. So, oh, thank you. I just want to know. So yeah, so this is Ocala, Florida, and it is still here after that really, really rough storm that we had. We didn't really get anything. We didn't really have anything from it. You can see my husband's old grill. He has a new grill with a lovely cover that says Green Bay Packers on it over on this side, but of course the old rusted out one that somebody's supposed to come over and pick up for the scrap metal it's still sitting there. So yeah, that's our backdrop today. New here. Hello. So yeah, not much happened in Ocala. We had a couple of trees down, including one in our property management division. It fell on one of our, it was a tree limb. It wasn't even a tree, but still, it's not fun. It's not fun to clean that mess up. I got, let's see, what else? I got a second dog. Yeah, that was kind of a rough decision, but I did. She is very sweet. She is a schnoodle. So we now have a cavapoo and a schnoodle. I don't know. I'm a glutton for punishment, I guess. I don't know. At first, they did not really get along that great, but we weathered that storm as well, and now they are becoming very good friends and just having a great time. So it seems to be working out really, really well. But yes, my goal is to, my new goal for cooking and whatnot is on Sunday, I'm going to, you know, cook for the week and do meal prep. I'm not that great at meal prep. I used to be at one point when I went totally gluten-free. You pretty much have to meal prep, but it got so boring. So now I'm just no conditions. I'm going to eat whatever and actually make it a little more fun. But I'm still gonna meal prep because I think it's still a lot healthier than my husband's trips to Arby's or Culver's. So I'll pack him a lunch, and if it's not really something he wants to eat, he'll forget, and then go over to Culver's or Arby's or something. So I have to make sure it's good. Oh, I forgot I made brownies last night too. So I made homemade bread, I made brownies, I made French bread that's still something I'm working on, and muffins, blueberry muffins. I don't know. I just did a whole bunch of cooking. I did a bunch of boiled eggs and stuff and whatever. So I am very much married with kids, happily married. My husband works with me and we pretty much do everything together, whether we want to or not. So, no, he's great. He is extremely supportive. And yeah, anything I want to try or do or whatever, as far as like in my career or whatever, he's really supportive. So no, can't get any better than that. And sometimes I have a tendency to be a bit competitive. Sorry. Anybody that's good at sales, I mean, they're going to be a little competitive. It's just the fun of it, right? So, but he doesn't try to compete with me. He's just like super supportive and everything. So, I mean, it's awesome. You know, when I win, he thinks he wins too. And he brags about me to people. It's so funny. That is my dogs. Like, they're so upset that I'm out here and they're not, but I'm not doing that. But yeah, it's kind of funny because he comes on my channel often. And so people actually recognize him more than me because he goes out and about more than I do. I'm kind of a homebody. I like, you know, taking care of the house, taking care of the dogs, cooking, baking, that kind of stuff. Having friends come over, but, you know, just like a small group. He likes, like, talking to everybody. Like, I've never seen him not talk to somebody. Seriously, y'all. Scratching at the door. So we were in Gatlinburg, Tennessee during the hurricane. Oh, you were in Tennessee during the hurricane. Oh dear. Yeah, west to get there, but 40 east is washed away near. Yeah, that's completely gone. I know, it was really bad. I was like really quiet during the storm and stuff because I was like, I don't want to talk about, like, we didn't get anything. Like, Ocala doesn't really, I don't know if it's something with the air, I have no idea. That's way beyond me. The atmospheric conditions are so beyond my pay grade. It's not even funny. So I have no idea. I don't know why we don't get storms. And when we do get storms and they sit right on top of us, we still don't get that much damage. Like we had one right on top of us. I think it was Maria. I'm not really sure. I think it was Irma. Was just, you know, so we did get a lot of flooding from that, but it was still like pastures and stuff. It wasn't like people's houses. Like it wasn't much. So I didn't, you know, I was like kind of, I don't know, survivor's guilt or something. So I wasn't saying much about it. And then people kept coming on the channel and like leaving comments and emailing me and like messaging and stuff. And they're like, hey, hey, knock it off. Oh my goodness, these dogs are not gonna quit. But they were asking, they're like, what happened? What's wrong with Ocala? So they were thinking it was like the worst, like that stuff was just like completely destroyed and that's why I was being quiet. And no, I just want to, like, you know, everybody else had been like their houses destroyed and cities decimated and stuff, and here I come on, oh yeah, we're so fine, you know. So but again, I don't want anybody to worry about us or anything like that. So I did make a very short video today and post it up to the channel so that everybody can see there's really, it's just business as usual. There's really not much going on with that. So cool, Mark. Oh, you're a chef. Holy smokes, that's awesome. All right, I'm gonna have to let the beasts out. 1 second. All right. You need to quit. Okay. They're insane. They're absolutely insane. What? No, don't knock over the thing. All right, come up and say hi. Say hi. That is Lucy. They're like, what are you doing? Do you have food? What are you doing? I do have to feed them pretty soon. Shadow. Shadow. Come here. Come see me. Come on. Come on. This is Shadow. Oof. Okay, say hi. This is the newest. Yes, I know. I love you too. Okay. So yeah, that's the black one is Shadow, obviously, for the name. And the other one, the redhead, is the crazy redhead. So she's named Lucy. She's a little crazy. She's a lot crazy. But yeah. So come here, Lucy. You're not. She's like, no, I'm outside where I want to be now. She was the one scratching at the door. I guarantee it. I absolutely guarantee it. Shadow, you just kind of like stop it and she'll stop. Lucy, it just encourages her more. But yeah. So yeah, that was about it. I did some work online. I really considered working online a lot more. Working from home, oh, it was so fun. It's really bad. Like all of us introverted, like homebody people, if we were working from home, we would probably never leave again. It's not good. It's not good. Okay, so I need to get out there and go to the office. And you know, I love people. I really do. I love hearing their stories. I love, you know, meeting them, but it's like a one-on-one thing, and that's rare. Normally it's like, you know, a bunch of people all at once. So yeah, I struggle with that. But yes, if I meet you like one-on-one, hang out at my office, come in for coffee, I'm always encouraging people to come by and hang out. So yeah, but it's very tempting to work from home. I was just talking to my aunt who lives up in Georgia. She lives on top of a mountain. She's fine. No damage. They're good. But yeah, I was talking to her today and she was just like, yeah, I'm working from home now, and I'm not even joking. And she's a people person too. She loves people to a point. And she was like, I love it so much, and I'm working from home and all this stuff. And I'm like, I would really consider it. But I have a really nice office too, so that's not gonna work. But yeah, so I worked from home the last couple days and got quite a bit accomplished and got some YouTube videos, so you'll have some new ones coming out, despite the fact that I have a whole slew of them that I recorded and did not edit yet. And I did finally over the weekend have plenty of time to edit. So I did some editing, and I've also got a potential person to help me with the editing, so we should have a lot more videos coming up. So yeah, should be fun. I don't know, we're just kind of hanging out. My daughter's home, but she, I guess, didn't feel like being on YouTube Live tonight, so she comes and goes as she pleases. Most of the time she's in her room talking on the phone. I remember that phase, but I remember having to worry about the cord. We still had corded telephones back then, so that's kind of showing my age quite a bit, but yeah. Lucy, a little crazy. But I did a lot of gardening, so I have a lot of lettuce. That is my little, I don't know if it's aquaponics or hydroponics, I'm not sure. Anyway, that is filled with water on the bottom, and then there is a particular kind of like coconut husk thing in there, and then you just put the seeds in as if the coconut husk, shredded coconut, is dirt, and you just fill up the water and check the chemical levels, make sure there's nothing too acidic or something like that, then check the pH balance and whatever. So but yeah, so it will be growing lettuce like crazy over there. I get a lot of lettuce out of that thing. I have not had much luck in doing much of anything else out of it, so I'm just gonna stick to lettuce, because if that's what it wants to grow and it really enjoys that, have at it. I will have plenty of lettuce. So, and then I have like a whole bunch of other flowers. I planted a bunch of wildflowers, and yeah, that's my normal garden. I don't know if you can't see that. Okay, hold on. Let me see. It still needs to be, yeah. There we go. Okay, so that, well, that's just the seat. That's just another seat. I was cleaning and scrubbing the cushions. That's why the bottom cushion isn't over there. But behind that is a, it's like a horse watering trough. And my husband spray painted it like a copper color, and now it's kind of worn a little bit, and I actually kind of like it. I think it has a patina. Anyway, so that's rosemary growing like a tree over there. There's a pineapple plant. There's some green onions, and those are actually flowers. Every time somebody gives me mums, I go and plant them, and they're actually perennials, so I have them all year, every year. So they're about to bloom, actually, now that the weather is cooler. So I don't even remember what color they are. I think one's white and one's purple. I'm not sure. But that's it. I'm just out here enjoying the sunset and the dogs that are driving me insane. It looks crazy. Like, looking at it, it doesn't look that crazy out here because there's like the lights and everything. It's really pretty, actually. But it just looks like a bit of a hot mess right now because I like undid a whole bunch of the gardening. So in that white pail right there, that actually is what helps keep this thing from blowing away. So there's some concrete on the bottom, and then there's dirt on top, and that I just took out all of the old plants and stuff, and I just put in some wildflower seeds. So in about, I don't know, 3 weeks to a month, I'm going to have some really, really pretty wildflowers growing, and I have that on 3 out of the 4 posts. So should be cool. But yeah, did a bunch of that, and then further over there's a hibiscus plant that had a bloom on it and now does not, so I need to feed it. But yeah, anyway, so you can see what I was doing during the hurricane. I was doing computer work and baking and, I don't know, hanging out with the dogs. That's about it. That's about it. It was just kind of rainy and drizzly outside. So yeah, we are fine. I don't know about anywhere else. My husband and I had actually talked about it one time. We're like, if we didn't live in Ocala, like if we decided to leave Florida and live anywhere else, where would we live? And we both absolutely love Asheville. So we've been to the Biltmore. It's just so beautiful out there. We love Tennessee and the mountains and all of that. But yeah, I think that's off the table. That's officially off the table. Oh, they're chasing each other. You okay? Oh, Lucy decided there was something scary out there. There was a motorcycle going by, so she went after Shadow to chase her back to the porch. Because it's safer here, apparently, by me. I don't know. Are you ready? You want to go in? Are you done? You go inside? I actually have to cut it short tonight because I have pizza in the oven and some chicken pot pies. So hopefully you guys realize I'm fine, Ocala's fine, but please, 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 if you are at all wanting to help, please reach out to a reputable charity or possibly contact some charities that are over in those areas, Tennessee, North Carolina especially, and see if there's a way that you can help. They probably need funds. There's a lot of people without houses right now, a lot of people that have lost absolutely everything and barely have the clothes on their back. So help them out if you can. If there's something that they say that they need that you can help with, please do so. Over here, I know they just did a lot of help with supplies to clean up over in Crystal River, which did get hit, and in Homosassa and Cedar Key. Those were all areas that got hit here in Florida in this vicinity. Not too much in this area, but definitely those coastal cities did get quite a bit of storm surge. So anyway, but yes, please help them out if you are at all able to do so. All right, that's it for me. It was so nice talking to you guys in Iran, Croatia, and of course, Chief, always a pleasure. I am very glad that you are safe and not anywhere near Tennessee or Asheville. You would think being in those areas, you would be completely safe from a hurricane, and yet, so strange. It's such a strange path. All right, well, you guys have a great night. Stay safe, and thanks for hanging out with me tonight. See you next Monday.